everybody? How's it going? We're just getting started. I had to restart my side laptop. A bunch of BS. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's 10 p.m. on the East Coast, Philly. We're doing some kendo practice today. I am Dry Metsu Jr., the up-and-coming #1 scrub pro prodigy kendo in the making, everybody. I'm kidding, but I'm serious. We're here. We're gonna learn some kendo today. It's gonna be a good one. Where am I at? There I am. Hello, everybody. I am here. I gotta fix my stuff, so everything started with darkness. I still didn't ping. Honestly, I still need to do a couple things, but I'm getting on now. It's 10 o'clock, yo. I'm late. And here I am, everybody. I am here. So first order of business, everybody. I'm watching some Metsu guides. We're gonna watch some Metsu guides, literally to start things out. Give me a second here. Right. Let me open my Discord. I hit send over here, right? Okay, cool. My bad, everybody. Bop, bop, bop. Advanced, in-depth, thingamabob. Bam. Display capture. Alright, everybody. Because I never finished watching all his videos, so we're gonna watch all his videos in the start. This is Metsu RJ Ken for Bod and everybody here purposes. Go check out my friend Metsu. He does kendo guides and all sorts of anime content and stuff. There you go. In the meantime, everybody, this is his Learn Kendo series. He has a couple things here. I mostly want to watch this 10-minute one because I feel like he went over some stuff that I forget. And then, look at these. I kind of already have an idea of what to do, but maybe he'll give us some nice little tips for this stuff. And look at something else really quick.
You can either jump melee,
kind of get myself in the kendo mindset, everybody. Let me get this thing out of the way.
Or even wall jump into clap. Special things to know. All right, so the first thing that we're going to be going over is movement. Starting us off is wall scaling. You can either jump melee, look up and clap, jump clap, or even wall jump into clap. Special things to know about this is that if you want to clear a greater height, then you have to let yourself reach the max jump height first. Any of the clap options can then go into air melee to secure clearing buildings or obstacles, as it acts as an additional jump.
Yeah, that. See,
air melee can also be delayed in order to direct better where you want to go, and if you may need to get closer to whatever it may be. So after the clap, you're able to DI, being directional input, and then go closer to a ledge into air melee.
Oh, look at that. Alright, there we go.
Next up, we got ledge boosting.
I kind of knew
ledge
that,
boosting
but
is rolling off the ledge and then doing air melee. This can be done off of any ledge. The reason why this is extremely good is because if you get good with knowing when to jump and being able to land on any of the ledges around the map, be it the brick wall, be it any of the fences or anything like that, then you're going to be ledge boosting all over the place, being able to boost your speed and get around the map much faster.
Hey, Wilkes, how you doing?
That, we have hill
I'm
boosting.
doing good. We're right now watching some kendo guys. We're practicing kendo today. I'm gonna do some kendo
the special thing about this is that you have to hold down your sprint button during the instant jump air melee.
Did you just get offline? I literally was just watching her stream.
Back into a sprint, even if you have sprint toggled.
Are you online?
Alright, so lastly, we have alpha gliding. In order to alpha glide, you're going to sprint, jump, use your shield.
Pause real quick. Plus Ultra! Yeah! Thank you so much, Metsu, to get to sub the Welks. Welcome to the Oath Keepers. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Here we go. Play kendo. OMG, thanking thee. Metsu, I'm thanking you for supporting the stream. I don't know, yeah. Yo, local junkies, thank you so much. Welcome to Constellations. We're all stars. We're all connected. Didn't expect a VTuber to be playing Ultra Rumble. Yeah, there's a couple of us. There's me, Tofu Soar, Stuffy Solos. Originally there was Kenny Deku too, and a couple other people. No complaints. Well, I appreciate you. Yep, I'm a VTuber. I do variety content, but My Hero Rumble is my main game. I also play other shooters, and we're getting into MMOs and stuff. And I guess for My Hero stuff, I played since the beta, and I was like top 25 global. And I'm still kind of around that ballpark. I just kind of play kind of casually now. Not really. I don't know how. We just kind of play the game. And speaking of which, Kendo is one of my worst characters. So right now, what we're doing is we're watching Metsu RJ Ken, who's actually in the chat right now. He's pretty much the top Kendo player. Some guides. We're watching some guide videos. We got some ads too. I'm gonna wait. Ads. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait literally a minute just because they got ads and they just gifted somebody a sub. Hey, VA Zombie Shell. How's it going? Zombie Scale. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I hope Final Fantasy and everything's going good. Shout out to you, my friend. That's a DJ streamer right there. Yeah, we're just getting started. We got an ad break. People are like tuning in as the ad break hit, and somebody got gifted a sub. So we're just chilling just for 37 seconds here. And we're gonna be playing some Kendo today. I'm probably just doing some duos because rank looks ridiculously sweaty, and I'm just trying to practice one of my worst characters. So we're gonna just kind of chill in duos, everybody. It's gonna be a nice little fun time over here. Yeah, we'll turn on the tryhards next weekend, everybody. I'll be back in ranked next weekend. We've been kind of working on some stuff, everybody. You know, work on Toga. We're gonna play some more Toga next weekend, probably in ranked. And then next weekend we're also gonna practice up some more Compress. We want to work on Compress, Denki, and maybe even a couple others. But I'm just kind of working on the characters that I know I'm weak with right now. There's still a couple others, but I don't know. We're doing it like one character at a time right now. It's been pretty nice, everybody. All right, so the ad break's
Kendo
over.
Can actually block
let me rewind. So we're watching a guide video right now, everybody. We're watching a guide video.
Shield, in order to hill faster.
But let's look at.
Following that, we have hill
right here.
boosting.
Okay.
In order to hill boost, you have to sprint, instant jump air melee, and then you repeat. Now, the special thing about this is that you have to hold down your sprint button during the instant jump air melee, or else when you land, you're not going to go back into a sprint, even if you have sprint toggled.
Oh, mess with that.
Alright, so lastly, we have alpha gliding. In order to alpha glide, you're going to sprint, jump, use her shield, and then alpha once you see the yellow flash from her shield come out. Now, even though her shield flashes, you are still able to block incoming damage while doing this. The reason why this alpha gliding is different than traditional alpha gliding, just by sprinting, jumping, using alpha, automatically going to a sprint, jump, and
I don't understand this.
Is that this one actually covers more ground. So if you're trying to escape and you need to glide a longer distance, then this is what you want to do with Kendo.
Is there any particular reason why it gives you that speed boost?
Like, talk about something that's extremely important.
I still don't understand that mechanic. I was like, wait, why do I go faster?
And that's understanding the neutral. Understanding the neutral is understanding how to exactly use her shield when people are either pressing you or even running away, and how you are able to press others while using her shield. A lot of people don't know what to do when people are running at you while you have the shield up, because you don't feel like you are able to do anything. But during this time, you are able to use your options of using the shotgun rocks, able to go for a melee, or even go in for a cheeky clap. Now, if people are just pressing you by staying, away, a Bakugo is shooting at you, then the best thing to do is not to take so much shield damage, because you want to avoid your shield
bullying these two players.
Breaks,
I love how you have this random clip. Choco is clueless, yeah.
If you want to do good with Kendo, then you heavily have to understand the neutral
up with that Kendo. They have no idea how to fight that
correctly. Now to talk about the special things to know about combat specifically. First off, Kendo can actually block melee attacks without taking shield damage. As I call it, you can either do an alpha counter or you can do a parry. In order to alpha counter, you're going to end up meleeing as your shield is actually about to get hit. As I call it, you can either do an alpha counter or you can do a parry. In order to alpha counter, you're going to end up meleeing as your shield is actually about to get hit. In order to do a parry, you're going to do the same thing, but you're actually going to roll into the attack. So for both of these, you're going to be holding your shield, hold the shield button down,
that's why that happens.
The shield button, then you're able to do
I seen someone do that to me, and I was so confused.
Or even rolling. So
hey,
you want to time it just right and be able to go for a melee.
Oh wait, what?
At being attacking
sorry.
or even rolling. So you want to time it just right and be able to go for a melee or a clap or even a roll.
Yeah, we studying today. How's it going, Lash Out? How's it going?
The next thing to know is that Kendo lunges forward a pretty good distance when meleeing. It's about 5 spaces in length. So instead of having to try and run up on somebody within hugging distance in order to go for a melee, take advantage of the fact that she can have distance in between you and your opponent and surprise them by dashing forward for a melee. Now let's say that they actually try to roll. If they're rolling everywhere, then what you can do, you can continue resetting the first auto attack in order to try to catch them, because you're going to continue dashing at them. And eventually you can catch their roll if you time it right. Continuing off the topic of spacing, her alpha has a pretty consistent hit rate from about 8 spaces away, but it has a max range of 12 spaces. So just like her melee attack, instead of trying to get up close and personal and thinking that that's the only way that you're going to land her shotgun shots, it's not. So remember that you can be about 8 spaces away, and if they're 12 spaces, then you can get a little bit of chip damage in. Something else special to know is that you're going to be hitting 4 rocks maximum. That's going to be her maximum damage. So whatever number you see, times that by 4, and that's how much damage you're actually doing. Alright, so lastly, before we get into combos, her clap has a range of 11 spaces when it's maxed. Otherwise, you're going to be capped at 9 spaces until then.
Lucien with the raid! Welcome in! Welcome, raiders! How's it going? Most of y'all know me. Yeah, we're practicing, everybody. I was playing some Mentos yesterday. I'm gonna probably pop them out a little bit today. We're actually gonna be doing some Kendo practice, but I'll do some Mentos too. We gotta show y'all what I learned yesterday. We'll show y'all what I learned yesterday in a little bit. We're doing some Kendo, but you know, I'll bust out the Cementos area. I gotta show y'all Lusquian Jr., yo. Alright, everybody, we're here. I just accidentally around. We're over here. Here we go, everybody. We were like right here.
Has a range of 11 spaces when it's maxed. Otherwise, you're going to be capped at 9 spaces until then. So if you are playing the neutral and you see that they're at that range, you can go in for a surprise attack with a clap because you're going to be able to cover it.
Yeah, that
Something
clap.
special to know about this is that if you want to clap in a specific direction and you want to alleviate being pulled by auto-targeting, then all you have to do is aim and you're able to clap in whatever direction that you want. That way you aren't forced to clap in the direction of an opponent. Alright, so now to get into these Kendo combos, I'll be addressing each part of her attacks as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Starting off, the basic thing to know is that you can land 5 hits based off of her first attack. So you can do 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. From that, you can do any type of mix that you want, be it 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Moving on, if you want to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that's going to give you 87 damage plus a hard knockdown. Even though this doesn't give you much damage, the reason why this is good is because a lot of the other attacks are either going to leave you negative or it's going to launch them in the air, allowing them to tech in the air and then being able to do whatever else in the air, be it escape, be it a reversal attack, or whatever the case may be. So you're able to do this hard knockdown and then still be able to pause mix up or do whatever that you want to do based on their wake up. Next up, you have 1, 2, 1, 2,
That's interesting.
Alpha.
Is it bad that I like knocking people into the air, though, Netsu? I want them to do that. But I actually see that there's a reason why bringing up what he brought up right there is good for isolated battles versus scrambles. Because based on the scenario, you want to pick doing one or the other. Sometimes I want them to do the air tech so I can, like, kind of control the... Because they're in a scramble mode and they're trying to just W key and do something right out of invins, which is 9 times out of 10 what they want to do. Versus doing the hard knockdown, so that way they're out of the fight and I can go help my teammate right away. So it's like, it's kind of interesting, honestly. More so, you know, knocking people on the ground is really good because, like, it just kind of puts them out of the fight. And then, like Metsu said, you can kind of, you know, cover them from there like a basic tech chase. The other way is, like, more thirsty and it's faster, which in a way makes it safer in terms of executing the damage, but that makes it unsafer in terms of their options out of it. But that's where you have to go Puppet Master mode. If you know exactly what they're going to do out of it, you can use that against them in a way. because 9 times out of 10 people are going to just pop something right at Invins, and it's super projected, and you could super punish it. So it's interesting. There's dynamics here, and now I'm thinking about it. Honestly, Metsu's just making me think about it more in other characters now, bringing it up on Kendo, because I know this is an important thing for Kendo, because she's very ground control based. You know, she's spacing, fighting, like she's controlling. You know, when a Kendo's on you, you feel threatened like the entire time, even when you're knocked down. Similar to Momo, right? Because they're just gonna run you down if you make one little mistake aggressively, and even defensively, you have to be careful because they can catch what you're gonna do. So it's interesting to think about here. And then what Metsu brought up right there with the air tech thing, that's something, you know, I'm actually not gonna bring that up.
I'll
leave that for the people.
This doesn't give you much damage. The reason why they
do
this hard, being able to do whatever.
Let me go back over here. Yeah, I like the. Let me see what Metsu. Yeah, it depends on what mix. And you showed the Toto mix, knocked him in the air, ran under him, air melee. Yeah, exactly. Like there's cool. Like there's all sorts of follow ups. Oh, y'all are talking about something. Oh, Kirishima clip, you shield drop before you actually stun. So
to launch them in the air.
Not
if you win.
With the shield roll thing, let's come back over here. Where was it? Shield roll.
From 3, that's good.
Well, these are the combos.
Or it's going to launch them in the air, allowing them to their attacks are either going to leave you negative, or it's going to launch them in the air, allowing them to tech in the air,
like
and
then
being able to do whatever else in the air, be it.
It's all mapped out. Melee landing.
You can either
blocking
do an alpha counter.
Shield damage.
For both of these, you're going to be holding your shield, hold the shield button down, and from holding the shield button, then you're able to do any other action, that being attacking or even rolling. So you want to time it just right and be able to go for a melee or a clap or even a roll.
Okay.
That's
all right. We're gonna try that out.
Pretty much is going to not cause knockdown fatigue. So while you're doing 1-2, 1-2 into your alpha, your teammates are able to beam whoever you're hitting, and typically you're going to go into a KO.
That's like the measurement.
The reason
of
why this combo
stuff,
specifically
right?
is really good is because any projectiles, be it like Bakugo's beams or Deku shots when he's not crouching, or even like Todoroki shots, anything that's ranged pretty much is going to not cause knockdown fatigue. So while you're doing 1-2, 1-2 into your alpha, your teammates are able to beam whoever you're hitting, and typically you're going to go into a KO combo. If you're doing any of the other combos, you're going to end up hitting them out of it, or if any other melee attacks, say if your teammate tries to come in and land one cheeky hit, they're going to end up messing up the combo. So if you have teammates on your team that can beam, say if you have like an Uraraka that can go into like her gravity lift, or you have again a Todoroki being able to shoot people, you want to do a 1-2, 1-2 into alpha. Note though, if you do this combo, it will leave you negative. So if a Bakugo has his gamma and he's able to do that spinning fire wheel thing that he does, then he is able to hit you after you shotgun
I'll keep that in mind for team wombos. Otherwise, I'll 1-2, 1-2-3 alpha because they get knocked back, right?
That way they can't do a reversal.
That's something good to keep in mind
like
just in general. I try to do that with other characters too.
Lastly, you
I'll
can
melee
use this
stagger
as a mix-up
to the last possible
bit. To do a reversal at all. However, in my experience, anytime I've gone for this combo, I get slapped right in the face because people are trying to mash out of the combo.
Is knockdown.
The next combo is very basic. It's her bread and butter. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure that you're holding forward because that's the way that you're going to recover the fastest out of her 1, 2, 3, 4 animation. From this, once you launch them in the air, combo. The next combo is very basic. It's her bread and butter. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure that you're holding forward because that's the way that you're going to recover the fastest out of her 1, 2, 3, 4 animation. From this, once you launch them in the air from Palm Strike, then you're able to throw out Alpha. This is going to give you 129 base damage, along with however much Alpha damage is doing once you level it up. Now, this combo only works on Flesh. Flesh being when you're hitting for raw HP. If they have shield, you're not going to be able to follow up with alpha, and they are going to be able to tech out of it before the alpha ends up hitting. So make sure that you are hitting this on Flesh. Otherwise, don't throw out your alpha because they are going to have a safe air tech on shield.
One thing at a time.
Now to lastly talk about her air combos. The first combo has to be done on Flesh, in which case it's going to be air melee, 1-2 into gamma. That's going to give you 91 base damage, plus however much gamma damage you have at the time. Now when doing this, if you end up doing it on shield, you're not going to be able to launch them. That's why it's important to do it on Flesh. Both of these combos, be it the air melee 1-2 or air melee 1-2-3, in which case we'll talk about here shortly, can also go into alpha. So say if you don't have gamma at the time, you could do air melee 1-2 alpha, air melee 1-2-3. Both of these work both on shield and off shield, being hitting for Flesh, raw HP. So now the other combo that we're talking about, that's going to be air melee into 1-2-3. That's going to give you 110 base damage plus a hard knockdown. The reason why this hard knockdown is good, as said previously, is that they're not able to air tech, and you're able to follow up with whatever you want to do while they're on the ground, while they're recovering. If you want to run at them, jump up in the air, shield, try to throw some alpha at them once their invulnerability runs off, or whatever the case may be. If you don't want to finish it with 1-2-3, as we said, the other combo route would be 1-2 into alpha. So overall, the 3 air combos, technically speaking, would be air melee, 1-2 gamma. If you're hitting for Flesh, then if you're hitting for either Flesh or shield, then you could do air melee, 1-2 alpha, or air melee, 1-2-3.
Alright. So air melee, just because I'm dumb.
Then you could do air melee, 1-2 alpha. For either Flesh or shield, then you could do air melee, 1-2 alpha.
Alright, as long as I remember that part, because I swear half the time I guard break going and I forget.
Or air melee, 1-2-3.
Oh, the wrong button.
1-2 alpha, or
everybody's movement is ass. Kendo has the best movement.
Alright, for starters, shout out to Sayori for initially.
Oh, real quick. Where is it, everybody? Where is it? We have a dance party redemption coming out of the one and only Sprinkleberg. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We're here, and we're gonna become a hero, everybody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, buddy. A quick dance party for you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Here we go, but we're back in the freaking. We gotta learn. We're here to learn.
Kendo has the best movement.
Alright, for starters, shout out to Sayori for initially discovering this crazy new tech with Kendo. They recently joined my community, shared this tech with me, and then from there, we went on stream and started labbing the heck out of this. So now I can go ahead and explain how exactly to get into this. The most important thing starting us off with this tech, you can either stop moving,
you can fly with Kendo, everybody. I know this.
You can continue running until you run off the ledge and then start doing air melee.
Yeah. We know about this one, everybody. We're gonna skip this video.
This game is about to get a whole lot more crazy. So among the clips that Sayori sent me, one of them was specifically just running around with the speed card, running off walls and jumping off them. One of the jumps, however, they ended up doing a little 360, and I wanted to dive deeper into this. And what I discovered was honestly a mistake. Alright, to revise a little bit about the speed card puts you into a semi-zero gravity state whenever you jump from it, from a wall run, or you just completely stop moving from a wall run. The thing about jumping though, is that if you're jumping towards a wall, it's going to stop a lot of your upwards momentum. So take away the factor of something blocking that upwards momentum, you're going to get a lot more height. Now knowing this universally helps every character in the game because the movement potential is insane. Now a little side note is that I recently switched from toggle sprint to hold sprint. Reason being is because it makes it so much easier to chain wall runs rather than it is with toggle. Because with toggle, you have to toggle it every single time you want to do a wall run, and it gets pretty tedious to try to do versus just.
I'm still playing on toggle, Netsu. Am I trash? Dude, but I don't know, y'all. I hate having to hold it down and walk around. But I know if I switched it, my movement would be like twice as good, yo. I keep thinking of that. I'm like, I should just go hold, yo. I've been playing toggle because I don't know, dude. I hit jump, sprint, like instantaneously. I'm getting better at it, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm about to go in training.
Holding down the sprint button, and anytime you press jump, you'll instantly go into a wall run. So when jumping, you can jump one of two ways. Either A, once you press jump, then let go of any direction, and this will allow you to reach the max jump height. Or B, if you want to continue moving, then you can jump and do a little 360 or whatever movement you want to do, just as long as you're not hugging the wall. That way you can still go up. If you want to get mixy, again, it's a whole lot easier to do if you have hold sprint. Then once you jump off the wall, you can jump back onto the wall and you'll go into another sprint. Then you can jump from direction to direction. You can jump around buildings and do whatever mix you want to do. I feel like with the discovery of this is that this game is going to get a whole lot more stylish and a whole lot more cool, knowing just how crazy you can move with everybody now.
That one's still useful in some spots, though. It's still useful in some spots. I just feel like when you're going up a normal wall as a decky, it is still hit me. It's like, ah, man, this didn't do anything. I just got swiggle jump and like swiggle like crazy. Yeah. We're gonna mess with that one, everybody. We're gonna mess with that one. I might go in training mode before we start. Oh yeah, here we go. Show me what I gotta do. Oh, I do care, but that's what I mean.
Welcome to Kendo 101. For this lesson, we'll be going over the Kendo versus Deku matchup, covering as Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, listing various ways on how to deal with them and to potentially win this matchup. During this lesson, I'll be using the same terms I used during my Kendo guide. Starting us off, Deku's Alpha. Deku's Alpha is a shockwave that outranges you by a lot. Additionally, he can crouch in order to not only make it more powerful, but also to give it a lot more range. Defending against this is quite easy, as you can simply just use your shield. Neither his normal Alpha nor his crouch Alpha can break through your shield easily.
Everybody. They think they're
now, if you're faced with the situation of either having to rush down or having to escape from this, you'll want to know how to Alpha Glide, as Alpha Gliding is one of the many important things to know how to do with Kendo. Alongside Alpha Gliding, you'll want to always be aware of your environment, the reason being a large variety of things can help you both chase down and even escape by making use of be it ledge boosting or scaling heights. Next up, Deku's Beta. Deku's Beta is very easy to dodge. However, it is the most dangerous move against you during neutral. The reason being, Deku's Beta can shatter your shield in most cases. Additionally, not only will it shatter your shield, you too will also get hit if it's a direct hit. In order to block this move, you'll have to make sure he kicks into the outer portions of your shield, meaning you'll have to face away from him in order to do this. Now, on a more skillful note, you're also able to parry his kick, as well as Alpha Counter. Parrying this will give you a large opportunity to punish him. The combo following the parry may vary, depending on how close he is to the ground. If he's properly in the air, you'll be able to do 1-2, 1-2, Gamma, or 1-2, 3-4, followed by Alpha if the fourth hit shield breaks. If he's close to the ground, you'll want to do 1-2, 3-4, also followed by Alpha if you get the shield break. As for Alpha countering, this technique is a lot more risky. Unlike the parry, if you miss time in Alpha counter, you will still get hit. Additionally, if you Alpha counter with either Alpha or Gamma, it will completely deplete your ammo. On the positive note, it's a much faster option and it can be used in the air. Lastly, Deku's Gamma. Deku's Gamma is going to be his main tool to get out of tight situations. Although you can get grappled by it, just as his Alpha, you can simply block it. The real thing to pay attention to would be his escape routes. By doing this, you'll be able to come up with counter movements.
Yeah, throw them teammates at him.
On the note that he does get away, you usually want to respect the reset and take that time to instantly recover any shields and or health you may have lost during the fight.
My hero.
Yeah, there we go, everybody.
Show me what I gotta do. Made up my mind, wanna be like you.
Okay, we got one more video and then we're gonna go in training mode really quick for like a millisecond. And then we're gonna play, everybody.
My hero. Show me what I gotta do.
Show me what I gotta do.
Made up my mind, wanna be like you. Don't care. Well, everything we say, I know I'll resurface you.
Welcome to Kendo 101. For this lesson, we'll be going over the Kendo vs Bakugo matchup, covering his Alpha, Beta, Gamma, as well as his special action. listing various ways on how to deal with them and to potentially win this matchup. During this lesson, I will be using the same terms I used during my Kendo guide. Starting us off, Bakugo's Alpha. Bakugo's Alpha is a long-range beam shot that outranges you by about double the amount. Additionally, he's able to shoot through various objects, thus making it a lot harder to properly use cover around the map. All things considered, defending against this is still quite easy, as Bakugo's Alpha doesn't go through Kendo's shield. When you're faced with having to fight a Bakugo's Alpha, you have to quickly decide whether to either close the distance or to quickly escape the situation. Knowing how to Alpha Glide is a must among the various other things that you have to know and learn about Kendo's movement. On the topic of being close ranged, let's talk about Bakugo's Beta. Bakugo's Beta consists of throwing grenades. Now, although you can physically block the grenades come with some splash damage. Given the splash damage, Bakugo is able to try and throw them to the sides of your shield, thus still inflicting damage. So, with Bakugo's Alpha and now Beta into consideration, it's going to be in your best interest to make sure that you're consistently staying on the move. Additionally, realistically speaking, if you do rush him, you're definitely going to get hit with a few of these grenades. So, you just have to make sure that you're inflicting more damage on him than he is to you. Next up, we have Bakugo's Gamma. Bakugo's Gamma is a physical attack that makes him rush in towards his opponent. Using your shield allows you to block Bakugo from using this move. Alongside blocking, you're also able to both parry and alpha counter it. Lastly, we're going to talk about Bakugo's main utility, being his special action. Bakugo's special action allows him to fly through the air in various directions. With this, 9 times out of 10, Bakugos will try to fly above you in order to get past your shield. When this happens, you'll want to make sure that you're in a position to where you're able to block whichever attacks he decides to send your way. The other thing to take note too is to keep count of how many times his special action has been used, as he can only use it twice within a given amount of time. So, if you catch a Bakugo using both of them for combative purposes, then that's your perfect time to strike and rush him down. Now if he tries to use them to escape, then be ready to throw one of your teammates to chase after him.
My hero.
Alright. Basic, simple, quick tips there. I like it. Here we go, everybody. We're gonna be finding a lot of those.
Or to quickly escape.
Oh, snap, I hit the wrong button. Alright, well, there we go, everybody. There's Metsu's videos. Make sure I like that one. Okay. Alright, everybody. Yeah, if you want to check out his gameplays and stuff, he has gameplays there, too. There we go, everybody. Here we go. I said that like 5 times, but it took me a minute to actually get everything set up here. I want to go in training mode really quick. Let's go in training mode really quick. I just want to see the difference between, toggle and hold really quick. Now, you want to play Kendo? Yeah, I enjoyed the presentation. It was really good. I gave like a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, not just insight, but just the breakdowns. I like the breakdowns because sometimes people are just like, do this, do that. And then they don't even talk about the other options or why you can or can't do them. And I'm like, but wait, what about these other options? But you're like, oh, you could do all 3 of these. And here's the reason why you would want to do this one. This one exists, but you might want to use this other one instead because this one does more damage. Like, you know, I like that because still, like, I like seeing like that middle option. Sometimes there's a use for that. But, like, you know what I mean? Some people are just like, always do this, always do that. I'm like, but what if it's not always the right move? You know what I mean? So I like that. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick little training load real quick. I want to mess with some speed cards, and then we'll see who I party up with. We'll party up with somebody in a bit, and we'll do some duos. I switch my thing to my hero. Look, it's Dry Buddy and Metsu. Look, I'm Dry Metsu Jr. I knew I'd get both of you in here. Here we go, everybody. Let's practice some speed card tech really quick. If one of you two want to play with me when I do duos in a bit, let me know. Because I feel like that would be really lit if I had one of you two with me. Because you'd know what I need to be doing. Have I seen your parkour videos? Possibly. Probably. This out of the way. Get the building out of here. Training menu. Wait. My mouse isn't set to My Hero. Give me a second. There you go. Where's my Nasfi? There we go. Alright. It's funny, I watched a video and it's like I couldn't remember what I wanted to do here. Alright, that's my grandma. Okay, just having to make sure my mouse is working. I just timed it. Alright, so... When do I do clap? That's a flesh one, right? What was the one that was shield only? Just that one, right? One, two knocks them down. That's not it. What was the one on guard? Alright, let me get rid of the guard recovery real quick. The flesh ones are easier. That's the one you said, right? Melee 1-2 alpha for when they have guard, right? I've been doing a roll. So that's the clap one. That's on flesh. On guard, air 1-2-3, air 1-2 alpha. Okay. And then on flesh is the other one that I'm trying to do here. Oh, messed it up, messed it up. That was it, right? I don't know if I did that right. Does that actually work? Because his health reset. Seiken, roll air. Air 1-2. Air 1-2 alpha weight punish roll. Oh. Where did I put Bakuga? Oh. But that'll work if they're in the air, because they can't roll. I see. They would need something for aim 1 invisible, right? Is there anybody that can break out of that? Huh. practicing my combos, everybody? Yeah, practice my melee combos when we play this. Oh, I see. So that's 1, 2, 3. Hitting that follow-up afterwards is weird. Starting to see, though. Seems like if I hit them... Do I have to hit them lower? Or higher? Should you see what air... Yeah, it has good tracking. And I know y'all will be doing like this to me. When I see them chasing, they'll be like, this, that, that, this, that, that, or... And then they'll be like, on top of me and freaking claps. And it's like, oh, snap. Alright, let me test something really quick. I'm gonna read what you said there. In the air. Cheeky Alpha. DM'd you to movement challenges? Okay. Something I didn't mention. Chase the air melee. Yeah. As in sprint, air melee, repeat. Yeah. This is faster than just normal jumping, yeah. Definitely feels like it. Seems faster. Can't tell. Yeah, that's interesting to think about. Let me see something. Yeah, I've been manually timing it this whole time. Because during, like, the climb animation, I feel like... Oh, no. It's crazy to think about. Because I buffer hitting the jump button before I even get to it, I think. Honestly, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm, like, hitting the jump button. Huh. I think I can stay doing it the way I'm doing it, honestly. Like, I got it down. It's when I'm panicking. That's when it happens, yo. When I'm panicking against people. All nada. Yeah, when I land, I just go jump sprint at the same time. And it just, like, inputs it. Can I do the thing that you were doing? See, that's the thing. Can I do the thing that you were doing? See, that's harder to do. Alright, let's try to toggle off real quick. Just because I'm really used to it that way. I know I make you proud, Metsu. I know I make you proud. There we go. Any more of these? Oh, roll one. Yeah. Hey! Yeah, I don't know, yo. I feel like this would be me having to relearn the whole game. Cause I like learned all the rules of toggle sprint too. That's like the crazy part. I learned all the rules of it to where it almost doesn't affect me. It only affects me in very minute scenarios. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go back real quick. That is definitely something I had to really think about. Well, let's go Vita. Because I was just... I feel like I can still do it. Oh, I see. Hold on. Huh? What? What? Yeah, right? Like, it really do be that. And I have it pretty much down even with it on toggle. You know what I mean? I ran out of speed cards. Alright. I have an idea. That should be a thing. Or you go, like, up right, and jump up left. Oh, hold on, I have an idea. Gotta get the muscle memory out for that. It really do be extra steps. It's kind of crazy to think about. I'm just so used to doing it. Faithing now, realizing I can be flicking it. Now hold on a second. Wait, what? I think I just learned something. Oh my gosh, that's what I've been doing? Or... So, I've been abusing, like, buffering frames. There's, like, buffering frames on the climb. Before you can even climb, there's, like, a spacing where you can hit jump, and you'll start to climb. And during that time where I'm grabbing a ledge, I'm simultaneously hitting sprint. That's why I've been doing it. I've been wondering how I've been able to do it so seamlessly. I was like, what am I actually doing here? I've just been hitting the buttons at the same time and not really thinking about it. That's what's going on when I do this. I'm hitting sprint and literally like almost the same frame. That's why they come out pretty clean. Muscle memory things. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna switch to your way just because I had that's like I just had to sit in training mode and realize what the heck I was even doing. That's a lot of muscle memory, and I'm like, I don't know. My hold to sprint with my other stuff's really good, so I'll be weird, everybody. I might be weird with it. I'm gonna keep that in mind, though. What else do we need to practice? Let's see. So we practice all that. Should be able to do speed card tech. I practice my combos. Oh, kinda. Right, movement. God. Trying to get a feel for this. Alright, hold on, I'm trying to practice this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, hold on. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that was bad. Yeah. Ah. Oops, I may have did that. Practice some speed card stuff. Aw, let's try to land on it and freaking ledge boost off of it. Now can I? How does that work? That doesn't work really. What? I just got an idea. Look at this. Oh. It's gonna try to land on this thing. That's cool. I'm not trying to do that. I swear I'm trying to do something else. I just want to see what the interaction is. I can't even think about it because I can't even land on it. I keep instinctively wanting the melee. My brain's like melee afterwards. I don't think I can really... Yeah, see, look, it doesn't do anything. My brain... That's crazy. My instincts are meleeing. Because my instincts knows it's better to do. Instead of freaking do that attack. And then, if I really want to be tricky with it... Roll. There we go. I had to test spacing things. Okay. Those curved melee buildings you can air melee onto. Oh, I broke it. Let's go here. I gotta do the max of my jump. Okay. Delay the melee. Okay. Whoa. Wrong way. I didn't mean to do it. Alright, I'll figure that out. That's definitely tricky. I can do it going forward, right? That's still tricky. Oh, wow. Kendos scare you? They scare me too. That's why I need a learner, so I'd not be scared. Like, what's the best way to traverse up this if I have one clap? Am I just screwed? We're learning Kendo, everybody! Definitely get my movement down. Aww. Makes you like fall off of this a lot. Move more to the left, where the wall is lower. How's it going, Joe? How's it going, Stuffy? I hope you're having a good one. Hey, Smasha. Yep, we're learning some Kendo right now. I'm Drymetsu Jr. Drymetsu Jr. Yeah. Alright, here we go. What else do I need to, like, practice here? I feel like, I see what you mean. So I'd have to go, like, over here, right? I'd want to, like, traverse, like, right here. So, not to the right, to the left? There's a lower spot over here. Well, like right here, I guess. Sure. Hydrate sounds good. Oh no, everybody. What else do I need to practice? What else should I practice, Metsu? There we go. Movement and map knowledge. Alright, so I gotta be moving. I gotta be moving. I can't be running like snail. Gotta be doing all this stuff, using all these momentum cancels and all these cancels. Don't need combos. Yeah, I feel like I'll just finesse the combos. I already forgot most of them. I'm joking, but you know, yeah. I remember this one. And I feel like that's all I need to remember, yeah. Because I feel like that one's universal, right? As long as I know that one, I'm all good. Yeah. Alright, everybody. I'm chilling just for a second. Probably gonna queue in some duos in a little bit. Check the challenges. Alright, let's do some challenges for me. Let me see these challenges. Might do some Metsu parkour challenge. Go, go, go. Alright, I gotta do this one, everybody. I gotta do this. Once I do this, I'm good to go. Oh yeah, no, ledge cancels. Alright. There's a little late. A little happy face. There we go. I don't know where my emojis are. Alright, so that was number 1. Hold on, there's another one. Wanna play? We can play if you want. Or no, you chat story. I forgot I was there. Oh, Amelia, me in a nutshell, yo. I was like, I'm gonna deafen. I'll talk to them in a little bit. And then I just, here we are, everybody, kendo practice. I'm locked in. I don't even know where I am. I'm on another planet. Let's run it. All right, yeah, give me a little bit. We're watching some stuff. I'm right now. And speaking of which, I didn't even watch this fully. Let me watch this again. All right, so dodge roll, doing some melee attacks. Gonna do some glides here. What's the challenge? Oh, okay, grind rails. You should have them grinding all the rails. You should redo this challenge and like grind the rails like hardcore, like follow all of them and like edge boost off the. You know what I mean? Tony Hawk all the rails. There should be a part 3 where you do all the rails. Like you just like all up in like this rail to that rail to this rail to that rail to like that building to the rails over there. Maybe the rails over on the other side of fire. Like just grind all the rail all the way up into mid. Make a mountain lady obstacle course. Yeah, let's make some obstacle courses there. That's where we're at. Hey, I see you shooting A while being in the air. You can accelerate. Yeah. You get some speed boost off of kendo. It's called, what was it called, everybody? Alpha gliding? It's called the alpha glide, right? Where you shield and then do the beat and get a little momentum boost. Yep, alpha gliding. Hey, J Games, how's it going? Alright. Got a bunch of people in here. Let me back out, everybody. Actually, wait. Let me do that. No. I didn't need... We're doing that. We're doing the course real quick. We're doing the Kairi version. Real quick, everybody. Real quick. We got it. We got to humor that we just watched some courses. But we're gonna do it the cool way. I'm gonna get some speed cards at the end and just do some bonus points. Alright, so the first one was over here, everybody. It was over here. Yeah, they set up, or actually this is the second one. I'm gonna Tony Hawk it, everybody. Look at this version. Oh, trash. Boo, sloppy, right? Oh, I was trying to get on this and so, I'm bad. But we're edge canceling ending. Oh, we're bad. We're bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't do it nearly as good as that. Alright. Yeah, baby. Hold on. I had to like get the muscle memory down. Yeah, baby. Yeah, dude, here we go. Version 3. Aw, cat. I'm going so fast I don't even know how to edge cancel. Oh, crap, we're horrible. Oh, imagine right there. Yeah, Diddy. Oh. Yeah, Diddy. That was really sloppy. I don't know my movement yet, everybody. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, she has so many options. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even think there. What did I do there? So the angle of where I come at it, I really met. Yo, I have an idea. Oh, wait. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. Alright, everybody. There we go. We did some parkour. I hope y'all like that. We did some parkour. That's definitely so. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to like. This is like a mini game in a way. Yeah. If you ever get really bored of Ultra Rumble, just pick Kendo, go in training mode, and just pop a bunch of speed cards, and then just start running off buildings. You'll have fun. Today. See, what I want to get down is this. Hold on. See, I go too so fast, sometimes I don't get it. I forgot I can do that too. People have been doing that aim down sights to slow down your momentum in the air. I'm just moving right now, but I'm just moving. Trying to figure this out. Definitely a lot of inputs going on here. Alright, Nico, are you still there? We can play in a little bit. I'm just, as you can see, I am distracted. I am distraction action here. This is how I keep myself entertained lately, everybody. Just gotta learn, because honestly, if I play, I feel like I'm burn. I don't know, yeah. Almost made that. So there's not much control out of that. I gotta make sure when I do it, the angle is specific. There's no control afterwards. Your angle has to be specific. The wall jumps I can always finesse and recalculate, along with these and stuff. Melee attacks and dodge rolls, they gotta be calculated, everybody. So not much recalculating on them. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Quiz Zero, the mofo. Welcome to the constellations. We're all stars. We're all connected. I hope we're having a good one. Yep, we're here. We're learning kendo movement. Right now, just kind of moving around like a clown. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, has to be perpendicular. See. What about this? Like in a zone, you know. All right, hold on. Yeah, that was cool. All right, give me a second, everybody. What the heck was that? We're schwooling. All right, I'm gonna back out of training for right now. That made my brain explode. That last little like parkour. I don't know if y'all just saw that. I was just doing some weird stuff. What the heck? All right, give me a second on that. Oh, everybody left. Dang, I spaced out too. Everyone go. Where'd Miko go? Be right back, everybody. Give me a second here. I think they're all doing something. I did just get distracted for... How long was I just distracted parkouring? I don't even know. Alright, everybody. I'll figure out what we're doing in a second. I'm stretching, y'all, honestly. Like, that was a good little, like, training session. I appreciate you, Metsu. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We're gonna get some games in just a moment. I know we were just kind of, like, in the lab. You know, that was technically my 6th My Hero training mode stream. We've only done a couple of them. You know, back in Spellbreak, I'm telling you, like, that's kind of how I got started with all my streaming, honestly. I did some training mode streams and, like, some, like, pub stompy, it was, like, a team deathmatch mode and stuff. And it's just interesting, like, you know what I mean? Like, I bring it back every now and then. I haven't really practiced much My Hero. A lot of what you've seen is just, you know, me playing on stream. I've only played this game a handful of times all stream, honestly. And, like, maybe once or twice, like, actually load up training mode, like, off stream and, like, kind of just test something. But I haven't really done, like, what I did in Spellbreak, like, sit in training mode for hours on end and practice every single little thing in the game. Like, I don't know. I've just been chilling with it, but it's been a nice, relaxing little grind for me. You know? It's like, it's kind of interesting. It's like, this is like my potential in a lazy form. Imagine if I like really, really put effort in, yeah. It'd be crazy. But, and this is a lot better on my mental. I could tell you that much. A lot less stressful, a lot more chill, and a lot more entertaining for y'all. Because the other way would be boring. You know, I'm trying to keep it entertaining. You know, But I'm gonna do it in my way. Not that it's, like, boring necessarily. I'm just saying, like, for me, it's boring, you know. Yeah. I could be giving you all so much more. I'm like leaned back. I'm here, everybody. Just give me a second. I don't know who we're playing with. I think Miko might be playing with Tofu and them. I can't tell. So I'm kind of chilling for a second. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they're playing. So I still need a person. Miko went to go play with Tofu, which is fine because I kind of made them wait for like 20 minutes or however long I was in that vortex. I was in a vortex spamming tech. I don't even know, yo. I feel like I was there for like 20 minutes at least, right? How long was I just there? That was fun, yo. I needed to do that. That was fun. All right, so what am I doing, everybody? Miko, let me know if you're still playing, but I think I see you with Tofu. If anybody wants to play, I'm doing duos right now. I'm just doing some duos. I'm trying to practice up my kendo. I don't like jumping straight into ranked on characters I don't want to play. It's just not the vibe. Like, I get, you know, y'all know the vibe. Y'all know the vibe. There's many reasons. Many reasons. I just don't want to be a thrower. If someone leaves, I got you. You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Do that. Go do that. Go play with Tofu and Shadow. You're good. You're good. I feel like you don't play with them that often. Go play with them. We'll play soon. I know we've only played a couple times. It's fine. We in the mix. You can just hit me up later. I'll be on next weekend. What am I doing right now, everybody? Let's see who's on the friends list right now. You think captions are bugged? They're super behind. They've been doing that a lot lately. Here, I'm gonna reset it and then restart it. It might help it. They've been doing that a lot. We got a really bad error yesterday, honestly. I'm still kind of concerned with what happened yesterday. My computer got like a crazy bug. All right, look, it's fixed now. Looks like it's a lot better. Yeah. All right, everybody, I'm here playing some duos. Trying to see if I can get someone to play with me. I got a bunch of people. Yo, let me invite Black Ops Billy. Black Ops Billy, I know he's probably gonna want to play ranked though. I always want to play with this dude. I invite him every time just because, like, this dude is the Dobby, yo. Like, show me how to play Dobby like you. So I can put him S tier and everybody's like, nerf Dobby. I'm joking. Says, geez, yo, don't fight that dude in a building, yeah. I feel like I've won, like, one time. Ugh. Out of the building, I'll get him. In that building, yo, it's like, I'll ego chow and, like, run down some Dobbies, because, like, I'll be, like, you know, frame data checking and property checking and stuff, and, like, get, you know, beating the traps out and stuff, like, baiting the traps out. This dude's, like, 2 steps ahead, yo. Like, I don't even understand what he's doing to me, dude. That's why I always run it down against him, just to try to understand what the heck he's even doing. Alright, everybody. Who do I invite? See, since we played the last, like, 3 days in a row, I was trying to invite someone else, but I might invite you. If I can't get anybody. Played with everybody pretty recently. I'm gonna invite Dry Buddy. Dry Buddy, are you playing with anybody? If anything, that's the person I would want to play with, because we're Dry Metsu, everybody. We got Dry Buddy and Metsu being channeled into me, because they're the 2 kendos that, you know, be influential for me. I don't see anybody other. I've seen a couple other people stepping on kendo lately. If anything, we'll do solo queue, everybody. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. Let me know if anybody wants to play. Oh, I'll try to find someone. I got a really good idea while I got up there, everybody. I got a really good idea. I gotta fix something really quick. Watch this. This is like a streamer idea. Setting up some new hotkeys really quick. Watch this. Where's my, Watch this. Just cause it's a subtle upgrade, but it's necessary because I'm tired of it. You'll see in a second. I guess it would be this, right? Hold on a second. Alright, hold on. VTuber. Yeah, I just had to do this. It's like, I thought about it super random and was like, wow, it's a really good idea. Yeah, I have a way to turn off my freaking VTube model now, so when I AFK, I'll just do this, and I'll walk away so I'm not staring at y'all all weird and stuff. And then when I come back, be like, I'm here, like, what do you freaking mean? You know what I mean? Like, there we go. I had to figure that one out, yeah. It took me a second. I was like, wait a sec, because I got rid of Bloodhound mode. I don't use that anymore, and I have to keep talking. Let's be honest, I can't be not talking. That's one thing I learned about my streaming, everybody's. You know, I'm a talker. I'm not one of those people that, you know, everyone tunes in because I'm like some silent, like low-key, like vibey person. No, I'm talking. That's one thing I've embraced, so. I don't know who I'm playing with. Yo, Kyo, are you here? What are you doing? AFKs. Okay. We're looking in the other Discord. There's a couple people in this Discord. Wow, I can't say words. This Discord. That was a tongue twister. This Discord. I almost said Discord. Well, I grab everybody. I grab somebody. Everybody's like swatted up. Bloodhound mode, yeah. No more Bloodhound mode, yeah. I mean, I'll just tell you to do it. It'll be like, yo, exclamation Bloodhound. I don't know, yeah. I just had to solo queue in, yeah. I was hoping to get a teammate. I was hoping to get Dry Buddy or Metsu, honestly. We wouldn't let... But let me see what I can get here. So, everyone's partying up in Mochi, and I feel like everyone on Quirk servers, like, not even playing except Fearless. And he has a full team. Over a year, they're chilling, but they're all playing different games. Everyone's playing different games. Who do I ask? I'm just solo queuing, dude. Screw this. We've been sitting for too long, everybody. We've been sitting for too long. Here we go. Black Rosu. This person's pretty good. There you go. I've seen them around. They're ace rank Bakugo. Alright. Let's see if I can be a decent kendo player, everybody. We're working on our weaker characters, so that way when I transform into them on Toga, I do work, everybody. Right, everybody, here we go. Duos is pretty good right now, honestly, cycling. The main reason why I'm in duos, I'm gonna be honest. There's like no hackers over here, right off the rip. There's no hackers over here. I haven't seen any. Right off the rip, there's no hackers. Right off the rip. and then, you know, it's a little more chill, it's not freaking ranked. Honestly, I like duos in this game more than trios in the current format, because I think the current format's too team combos sunny. I feel like, honestly, I feel like ranked would be better if it was duos. But honestly, the game is meant to be trios and should be trios. I'm just talking from a game balance, game state-wise, it feels better as duos. It literally feels better. But I think if the team combo nonsense and everything got toned down, trios would be exactly what we, you know, the fun that we really experience, we would experience it more. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say with that. But it's also just a good spot for me to learn the weak characters. I don't like learning characters in rank. Characters I'm like really bad with in any video game, yeah. I don't like doing that. It's not. I like to get at least confident with them and then bringing them into ranked. If I barely know what I'm doing, I'm literally like, I'm like minus a player in a team. I don't want to be throwing. Especially when people are actually trying to win. And I'm sitting here jerking around on a character I barely know how to play when I could be, in their eyes, I could be on All Might or, you know, Deku or something, you know, popping off. You know what I mean? And Grunt duos drop 16. Yeah, you popping off. I've seen you around. I know you got the skills. We're probably gonna win here. Long as I don't mess up. Don't see a whole lot of people even in duos right now. We got a little slower lobby. Probably in between the queues. Jeez! That dude hit me out of my melee attack. What do you mean your melee attack's really fast and good? I already knew that though. Friggin' melee attacks. Yeah, solos was pretty chill. I liked solos. Dang, yo, you gotta watch out for Twice, too. As Kendo, he can get inside your frames pretty easy. He does have, like, in my opinion, possibly the best melee attack in the game, yo. Honestly, dude, that sliding melee is no joke. It's like actually really good. Yeah, we got some beeps. And decent little warm-up round, I guess. I spam my tech the whole time. Right, is round in melee? Might be the best one, yeah. They need a map for solos? That'd be interesting. I honestly think the old map works fine for solos, though. And both maps work fine. It don't really matter, yep. It's kind of a low pressure lobby and just one little warm-up round, a little warm-up round. Still land here. How you doing, Olmar? How's it going, Smash and Mill? How you doing, Dark Watch? Oh yeah, we're doing some duos right now, doing some duos. Oh, is that real? I don't know where my down went. Yeah, didn't I down someone? Is this him? I saw him, right? I hope you're alright, Rosie. I think I'm finding beeps. Can't tell. I messed up a bit there. It's alright. Back up. I knew she was there back for a bit. Oh, I don't need to block them. I thought about blocking for him. Oh no! Don't attack me! Aw, come on. Can I get this, please? It's all beep, so... Oh, how am I that bad, right? This is why we're here, everybody. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Watch out. I think the people are coming, so I'm like backing up. Oh, they're here. We still don't have loot. I'm gonna leave him for a second. Thank you. Oh, Rosu! Oh, it's a bot, so I tried, yeah. Oh! We out, baby! That was sloppy, but we got it done, yo. Oh, hold up. The heck? I was stuck. Y'all saw that? Alright, I'm derping. How's it going, Davin? What's up, Darkwatch? Solo sounds fun. Yeah, right. Nah, that's why LTM's. Oh, the LTM. Alright, everybody, we're learning kendo. Ring out. Whoa! I'm coming. Messing up a bit. There we go. Had to like get back into mojo. That was so good for a sec. Hey. Alright. I don't even care about my inventory right now. Alright, GG. There we go. Oh, what warm up around there, everybody. Yeah, that twice melee is really fast, Seasons. It's really fast. I'm chillin', Davin. Chillin'. Be the villains. I'm a hero right now. Yeah, I'm doing duos right now, but I'm kind of just playing. I don't know if there's a lot of people in the queues. I'm gonna try to go in again. And grab one of y'all from chat though. Kind of just in the solo YOLO. Solo YOLO.
いくつかプランを考えてみたんだ。聞いてくれ。
Oh, here I am, everybody. I'm here, everybody. I hope we're all having a good day. Yeah, doing some more duos. I got Black Rosu with me. Kind of just vibing. Getting her movement down. The ledge boosts feel fun. It's kind of interesting how she has, like, that property going on with her. The air melees. Alright, everybody. I'm here. Baby Kitty's here. He's on the bed. He's being good. Just waiting for Rosu to ready up. I'm ready when you ever are. Whenever you are, Rosu. I can't say words, Eva. I'm ready whenever you are. Yeah. I know you are, but when am I, everybody? Yes, there we go. They got more people this time? Only got 5. Oh, Duo is looking lacking today. Kinda interesting. You're on your phone? That's lit. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. We're here. How's everybody doing? What you up to, Dark Watch? What you doing tonight? Today's Monday, right? Interesting. Duos was pretty poppin' Friday through Sunday. That's really lit. I like that. Now I can just do that when I AFK, everybody. Yeah, we got 9 out of 12. It's filling up. It's filling up. It's slow and steady on the SWAT. I bet you're in between the queues. But you got a better lobby this time. Alright, everybody, I'm here. Got another match. Got the new map. Got an unconventional team comp. We got Uraraka with Kendo. And I got a Beamer, but we got some Wombos and some melee stuff. Yeah, right, it's cool. Plus, you get to see the full background. It looks cool, right? Alright, we got a bunch of people on us. I picked this spot so we can go indoors in case things go bad. There's two teams here. There's a Mountain Lady team in the backyard. I'm chasing a Denki because it seemed like a better matchup. Oh, why'd I do that? That person's so won. This is gonna be risky. The other team's gonna be coming. I have cover, so I should be fine. Top speed, though. I'm leaving. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That was bad. A to forward and C. How you doing, Resume? Coming. Nice job. There we go. There we go, everybody. Oh yeah, she was zooming, right? Come in. Let's save my stuff here. My bad. You rascal! You're Deku. And you're running. I don't feel like chasing them, everybody. I don't feel like chasing them. Just doesn't feel smart. Whoa! This is bad. Let's go! Rascals! Oh my gosh! Freaking rascals! I don't know what the heck I'm doing! Screw all this! Screw all that! Wow. Pretty proud of my movement there. Metsu, do you see that? I was moving. Go back in the bottom on that one. Let's go this way. Oh my gosh! It's a big lady. Oh, I need to. You all already know I need to do on this one. I couldn't do it. Yeah, baby! You're doing alright! I'm level lows. Oh, there's a Cementos. They're cracked, everybody. They're cracked. Oh, I should have just, I froze up a bit. Zombie player kind of low-key. Helpless win. Well, we ain't win yet, but I think we're gonna. GG! There we go. Is that a beep at the end? Am I solo tonight? Yawn! I was trying to invite you before. I got Black Rose with me. I'm literally just doing duos. Try Metsu Jr. It'd be Miz. Can't condone you out here encouraging more kendo plays. Oh no. I was doing alright, y'all saw that damage?